Why so angry?
Why so angry?
You need to beat Plague's Tale. Well, I mean, if you put your heart to it, we know you can beat me. I mean, it's only gonna take me like 3 streams, but fuck, I forgot a controller. Shit. Hold on. We'll see if that works. Don't you dare steal my audio, you bitch. Did you? Did you steal my shit? Considering I don't hear anything, probably. And, okay, well, at least that's still coming through. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I plugged it in. Hold on a second. Give me just a moment here. Hey. Okay, that happened. Greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Michael Schwan. Welcome to the stream. Today is Thursday, July 7th, 2022. And today on the docket, we have 2 reactions, both of which were things from the Summer Games Festival, which we have the Callisto Protocol, which I heard is made by the people from Dead Space. Dead Space? Yeah. And that it was really spooky and cool looking. And then we have Eternites, which is some anime stuff, and I got the description that I saw for it is interesting, and I don't even actually know what it means. Then after that, we'll be starting up A Plague's Tale Innocence, and that game is fairly short. It's got an estimated time of like 10 to 13 hours, so we'll probably be completing this in like 3 or 4 streams total. So this will be Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, so we should be finishing this game like around today next week. It's not going to take us very long. So, yeah, that's the plan. All right, but, let's go ahead and get Stream Reader started. If it's the game you're thinking of, it looks really cool. Well, I'll find out in just a minute. What do I need to do? I need to place tanks. I need to complete some quests, apparently. I thought I'd accepted all these. I need to earn a bunch of money. There was like 2 that were marked. Maybe not. Okay. I need to earn a bunch of money. I need to place tanks. I need to win 4 more battles. No, I need to win 7 more battles. Okay. Why do you look like that? You know, I didn't realize that I could have placed him up here. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, minimize that. Let's come over here. Nope, not that one. That one. I'm good at pushing buttons. Okay. Alrighty then. Where are we at on audio? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Played it at random, then was like, this is dope as fuck. Not playing this now. Let's play more Yakuza. That sounds like you. At least a little bit anyway. Okay. Now, so we're going to be doing some reactions. We do these at the start of most streams, pretty much except for our Friday streams. The way that this works is that I will read an intro off of my head. We'll check out a trailer. We'll talk about the trailer. Then when it feels like the conversation is starting to, you know, just peter out or it's just time for us to go, I'll read an outro off of my head. Then we'll make faces. The faces get used in the thumbnail, and then and by thumbnail I mean this is cut up and put up later on YouTube. We do these live on stream because it makes for a more interactive and dynamic experience, both for myself as a content creator as well as for the audience. It's something for us to do together live on stream, and having differing opinions or different points or viewpoints and stuff like that can allow for a deeper conversation that people can see on YouTube later. Hello, Eve. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's pause that, and let's just go ahead and get started on this. All right. Saw some shit over on the side. All right. Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwan, and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out the Callisto Protocol. Now, I have heard many things about this game, and I have drastically, as much as I can, avoid seeing anything about it. This is one of the other many things that I did not get to see during the Summer Games Fest because I was on vacation, and so we are revisiting it now. This, I have been told, looks incredible. It looks like a very high stress, lots of suspense and creepiness when it comes to the actual presentation. My understanding is that this game is made by veterans that worked on the Dead Space series, and that they've taken a lot of the work that they did on Dead Space and just kind of brought it here, which, I mean, makes a lot of sense. If it's what you know and you need a good like entry point so that you can actually like try and get your basis as like a new studio, then yeah, let's see what's going on. So I pulled this one up for the logo, but it's not where we're starting. We have 3 trailers because they showed off a lot for this game during the Summer Games Fest. But we'll start with the actual original official trailer, and then we have a gameplay trailer, and then an extended gameplay trailer. So let's go. Captured on PS5. Reminds me of the prison from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life,
Jesus Christ,
entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
I don't think I want to be reborn. Gross. Oh.
I just love that last part.
Hello?
Gives me chills every time.
Ew. Oh. 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 Well, that was really gross. That last part was pretty lovable. He just wants to snuggle. All right, so it comes out in December. Man, we got so many great games coming out so soon. Okay, so we're just going to go straight into the official gameplay demo. Whoa, can I have a few more pixels, please? Just a few. Sucks to be that guy. I think it might suck to be that guy more. I wonder if they're trying to use some of the stuff that they did in Dead Space. Yeah, okay. I bet that green on your neck is your health. Can you hold yourself still, buddy? That thing ate way too many bullets. Okay. There's a weird cut there. Okay, and the rings on his neck did go down as he got hit, so that's definitely your HP. Oh, good. We found some money. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about, Eve. That they made, like, Dead Space didn't have a HUD in a normal sense. Because your health was the tube on your back and stuff. Gross. Throw him into the fan. There, there you go. Alright, so you got some different problem-solving options here. Which is good, because with how little damage these things take from... Oh. Oh, no. Oh! And that's where it stopped. Okay, that's cool, bro. Okay, this is the extended gameplay trailer. The director's cut. This kind of looks like the first trailer. Well, it's clearly slightly different, so we'll let it play. I will turn it down a little bit, and I'm going to talk about a couple of things, though. So one thing that I am curious about when it comes to this game versus Dead Space, because, like, one of the things with Dead Space was one of the few games that I managed to, like, cry like a little girl. Not cry, I screamed like a little girl because of the beginning of that game. And Dead Space does a really, really good job at the beginning of that game setting up a genuinely suspenseful, frightening experience because you feel so helpless. But unfortunately with Dead Space, once you get a few hours into it and get a couple of the weapons, especially once you get like the line gun or whatever it's called, the game becomes insanely different. Like, it's not nearly as scary. The enemies aren't as scary. It turns into kind of like a third-person shooter where you're just kind of almost playing like a space demon Resident Evil. And I'm really hoping that they can find a way to try to maintain that suspense in this game for longer, because when you're at that point in the early parts of the original Dead Space, the game is firing on a cylinder that is unlike a lot of other games that are out there, but unfortunately it switches gears in a way that it moves completely away from that. And I understand that it's probably hard to maintain that, but I would like to see them try to do so here. Gross.
Welcome to your new home.
This is fucking gross. That was disgusting. Oh my god. How the fuck is there a Resident Evil in space, actually? You know, that's a good question. I don't know. Go ask Capcom and tell them that's what they need to do next. I mean, we got to get away from Ethan Winter first. So, you know, because Ethan's not going to space. You crazy? But, yeah, that looks fantastic. It's really gross. And I will admit that, like, I'm not normally very excited about gross. Like, gross is not super high on my excitement meter bar, whatever you want to call it. Don't tempt them. They might go to space with him. Oh, God. You're right. And that's unfortunate. But, yeah, that looks awesome. Like I said, my only concern would be that the game doesn't do what Dead Space did. It loses the weight of the atmosphere due to them giving you weapons that are more powerful than they should be, to where the enemies lose their grandiose horror that they, chase you down with. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Yeah, looks like something to look forward to at the very least. They're doing really good lately on finding more ways to create horror experiences beyond just like jump scares. We got a couple of games coming out in the immediate future, Callisto Protocol and Madison particularly, that both look pretty freaky. Man, Madison does not look like something that I want to play. Probably going to play. It does look like something I want to play. And this one, unfortunately, is really gross. And I don't find gross to be a type of horror that I enjoy. It's one of the reasons that I actually don't like modern Mortal Kombat games, because like the X-ray attacks and the fatalities are just gross, and I'm like, oh god, that's unnecessary. And a lot of the ways that you die in this game seem to be pretty gross. But I guess the response there is get good and don't die, right? And then you don't got to watch yourself die in horrible, gross, and horrific ways. I did like that, at least for my brain, is this it? No, it might be in one of the other trailers. Early on in the trailer, they have a table that definitely looks very similar to the table that you use to replace your eye in Dead Space. Yeah, here it is. See, it's got this, like, it might be a little small, but it's got this little drill right here on the end, and it definitely looks like it went through someone's head. My brain definitely saw that and felt that as a homage to drilling out your eye in Dead Space, because that was grotesque and horrible, and I didn't enjoy that either, because eye stuff freaks me out. Yeah, but what did you think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, two other great places to keep the conversation are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own, and we can watch them together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy. Don't call a man's drill small. Jesus, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Okay. Now on to the next one. Greetings and salutations. My name is MacLeod and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Eternights that was revealed during the State of Play from PlayStation. And before I go any farther, I need to read you the description of this video, because I was like, here, okay. Get science in your corner with the anime-inspired Eternights, a new game from Kowloon Knights. Action sims and dating sims collide in this Eternights reveal trailer. Action sims and dating sims collide. What the fuck does that mean? And why do I need science on my side in a dating sim? Like, don't get me wrong, I like anime games, but some games lean just a little too far to the anime, and you're like, bro, what are you doing? And I've not even watched anything about this. This picture is the most that I've seen outside of the thumbnail for the video, and I'm already worried about what we're gonna get here. But you know what? Maybe it'll be good. Yeah. Well, let's see. Get science in your butt.
Sometimes I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
Oh. Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Okay. Okay, so we got like an action RPG with some quick time shit in it.
The world hasn't ended yet. It's not hopeless. I won't let anyone else get hurt! Don't you want science in your corner?
Please don't make that the game's tagline. Like, that sounds like something on a shitty high school, like, math book. Get science in your corner! Anyway.
Oh, ew. I'm going to miss them.
I look forward to seeing what you can do.
So, like, here's the thing, okay? Like, it actually looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty good. But I feel like the marketing for this game still needs just a little bit of reconsideration, because I read that description and just kind of wanted to just not play the video, because that sounded so, but don't you want science in your corner? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. So is it science that explains why this kid got his arm cut off and then it regrew in a magical energy way? I don't know. There's something about the world's gonna end. You got a freaking, like, code vein sphere around the city that says you can't leave, and they're talking about how it's the end of the world and you gotta stop it astral chain style. I don't know. All I do know is that it actually looks pretty good. I am really curious. I want to know more about how this combat system works, because if we just go back to where the very first bit is showed here at the very beginning, like, it makes me, because I feel like you're getting to do these attacks, right? But why is it then that you have these quick time events in the middle of it? And, like, this one, I could see this strike being like a timed QTE, because the big thing's really gross, actually, is about to hit you. But then we got, like, some elements shit going on in here, and none of this really seems to, like, make a whole lot of sense. But then you have these, like, QTE combos that are going off, and it makes me wonder what is happening in terms of, like, how much of this is actually an action RPG, and because they called it an action sim, right? That's what the description said, which makes me wonder if this section right here, you don't actually control, like, these attacks, right? And you as the player don't do anything until this moment, and then the, like, choreographed fight continues forward until you get to the next point where you're supposed to hit QTE events, and that's the game. I don't know, and I wish I did, and I wish the game communicated that more clearly. I would probably still play it either way, but there's a very distinct difference in those two styles of gameplay of I'm getting to move around and attack, and I just get bonuses for these QTE events, or do I just watch and hit the button when it tells me to? They're very different things that appeal to very different people, and I'm very curious about how that ultimately works. Stop acting like you won't have science in your corner day one. The game starts in science class, bro. I already had science in my corner. Because I got that big brain. I got that big brain shit, man. That's how it starts. You guys are doing experiments in the classroom and you fuck it up and you spill some on your arm and you're like, oh God, man. Oh God. Oh, well, it's not hurting me. That's good. We hadn't actually put in the dangerous shit yet. And then a demon busts in and cut his arm off and you're like, what the fuck? And then your energy arm grows back because, it went back on your arm. There you go, Science, it's in your corner. You didn't watch Bill Nye. You ain't no science guy. I did watch Bill Nye. Excuse you. God. Although apparently Bill Nye isn't somebody that people watch anymore. People watch Hank Green now. And Hank Green for science and John Green for history. And I was like, wow. Okay. Although I do like Hank Green a lot. But that's an entirely different conversation. And 100%. But regardless, so that's Eternites. Whatever the hell it actually is. Can't really tell. Looks cool. Hope it's actually cool. What are your thoughts, though? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Where do you know anything else about this game? For all I know, there's like a freaking blog post somewhere that talks more about what this is, Yeah, I'd just like to know. But anyway, leave your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy. Well, if it isn't Vandishaw.
Vandishaw?
This fucking guy. How about Hank Green, the science fiend? Hank Green, the dank meme. Hank Green from the science scene. I don't know. I don't know either. All right. You playing Plague Tale? I'm going to play through Plague Tale. That is the plan. That is the plan. And hopefully I don't have to scurry upstairs and grab a controller. So, why are you playing a Plague Tale? I did not have a chance to get Metal Gear Solid 3 set up, and I had no idea what we were playing. Apparently, from the video that we did before. Settings. I did enjoy what I played of it way back when. Graphics. 4K sounds good. Display mode borderless sounds good. Advanced settings. What are we looking at in terms of frame rate right now? Solid 60. Okay. You played once before? I played like 45 minutes of it. For back when I did First Impression. I played like 45 minutes of it. Desync on. Game. Aim assist normal. Vibration. Sure. Camera. Is display subtitles. Yes, please. with character names. Thank you. I do want to grab this, though. And see how this goes. Let me know how the stream looks, since I am running the game in 4K and I am still a single PC setup. I got my my task manager up to see just how much the game takes, essentially. Before we get into the game proper, though, I'm gonna do the Stream Raiders battle. Whew, I'm gonna lose the Stream Raiders battle is what I meant to say. There's one person somewhere. Where? Oh, they're hiding behind the blob. Stream looks surprisingly good. We'll see. Well, I'm worried about once we get into the game, when it has to render more of the game, that it might overwhelm my system and I'll need to like lower something down just a little bit. But we'll see. You know, we'll see. All right, we got one placement. We gonna die. We gonna die. Oh, this will also let me change my stream title. Not my stream title, my, the category we're in. There we go. We never made it up there. We're doing so good, y'all. I'm attacking like once an hour for whatever reason. There we go. Nothing a quick death can't solve, right? All right, place units, everybody. Okay. Now let's go into this.
You are dawdling, Amicia. How will you be able to follow the lords at hunt?
Is that your only ambition for me? To follow? I will beat them, and I will watch them eat my dust as I forge ahead. But for that, I shall need a good horse.
You've been going on about this walk for ages. Why here?
The tree.
Which tree?
The apple tree, Father. I want to take the Knight's Challenge once more.
The Knight's Challenge? But you're not 10 years old anymore, you know.
Oh, please, Father. I've trained hard for this.
Best game ever. You can
All
pet the
right.
dog.
Let's go.
Look at Leon. The Guian beast is in a hurry to fight it out.
Your beast thinks with its stomach, as usual.
Well, there's something you both have in common.
That's harsh.
Go on, boy. You'll find the prey. I believe in you.
Don't get
But can you
your
eat
hopes
the
up.
dog?
keep
If
going.
I remember correctly, the dog dies to a bunch of plagued rats.
Look, your mother's ribbon is still here. This is where I courted her, you know.
Yes, Father, I know. If only she could come with us.
We all have obligations, Amicia. You know, in a family. Hey, I'm trying to tell her something.
Such authority, Knight de Rune.
Go! And bring something back for once. Right. As I was saying, we all have obligations. I have to manage these lands. Your mother has to take care of your brother, and you...
And I hardly ever see you. I see Mother even less.
Listen. We're here for you now. So, follow me, daughter.
Hey, wait!
I hope you have your sling.
Of course.
Yeah, we're teetering on the brink of what my 3070 Ti can manage.
Do you dare to enter the Trials Gate?
Amicia de Rune fears nothing.
We're bouncing around 90 to 92% GPU usage.
Sir Knight, what are the terms of the test?
The sacred apples of the sacred apple tree have been corrupted by a great evil. If you destroy 6 of these rotten apples by the time I count to 10, I will make you a knight.
I accept your challenge.
I can see some stones near the trunk over there. Go and get them and tell me when you're ready.
How what, Vandashar?
Ready? I'll show you I'm not a child anymore.
All right, come back. Stand behind this trunk. You'll shoot from here.
It shall be done.
So, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm doing this quite wrong.
Come on, Amicia. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
I'm out of rocks.
Not bad. But your sling makes a devil of a noise.
It was a present from you.
Oh, yes. I'd quite forgotten. Goodness, what's up with him?
He must have smelled
How is it
rabbit.
struggling so much?
Quickly.
Well, one, it's encoding the stream, and I stream at 1080p 60, and that's a lot to encode. I also record locally at the same time that I stream, so it's encoding that as well. And we're running this game at 4K 60 FPS at max settings. So, we got a 4K 60 FPS max settings game running while at the same time encoding a stream and a local recording. The fact that it's doing it is actually fucking impressive.
A hunting dog is not supposed to lose its hunter. Leon! Where did he go? Ah, there you are. What did you smell? Oh gosh, a wild boar. What a good dog.
Amicia, did he find something?
Shh, come and see. A wild boar.
Some game. This will do nicely for a little feast.
I could use my sling.
That might work, but you'll need to get closer. This grass will keep you hidden if you stay low.
I don't believe you, but...
It's drinking. Time to make my move. Oh no, it saw me.
Find a way to sneak up. You have to hit the head.
It looks smooth on stream. That's the important part. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. It's just more if it maxes out the GPU, it'll
Want that feast.
I know.
it'll have a problem
You can
somewhere.
do it, my darling.
There you are.
Use the high grass.
Like we'll either
Stay
drop
low.
frames in the stream or the recording will have issues essentially. Well, how was I supposed to get over here? Look away.
Shot. Does hunger always make you this accurate?
Huh.
But the feast isn't on your plate quite yet.
No, no, no. Go, Leon. Don't lose the scent. promise you. Tonight we shall dine like kings.
I have no doubt we will.
Don't give up, Leon. I'm coming, Leon. Keep him there and you'll get a piece for yourself. Oh no, I'll sink in there.
Okay. We won't go that way then.
Oh, it's bleeding. He stopped barking. He must have found it. These bridges were almost new. Someone's not going to be happy. The trees. What did that? Leo, come here! It's the boar. But how? Leon couldn't have done that. Leo, come here! Leo! Leo! I'm here! I'm coming! My dog. Who did this?
What devilry is this? We must go. Immediately.
It's only mildly concerning. Kind of like how they did that instead of just blocked off way that she can put in, she can try, but the mud. Yeah, I'm not sure what they would, why? I mean, you might have been able to, like, force her to go that way, right?
I shall organize a hunt. Go and find your mother. Tell her I must speak with her. She's probably...
Looking after Hugo. Yes, of course.
Amicia. He was a good dog. Where are the rivets for reinforcing the door?
Chicken?
I haven't been able to make them yet. Did you hear about the English troops arriving?
Good day, Lady Amicia.
Chicken?
Oh, Lady Amicia.
Those
Did you
new
have a
rivets
good
will
walk?
have to wait.
Later, Flor.
By the way,
Tell the others that the forest is out of bounds until further notice.
Yes, I'll tell them.
Sebastiani, keep us from evil. May you forever grant us health and keep plague from our door.
Felt like a creative way to block off a way to go. That makes sense. I'm just not sure what the point was.
The rain has already ruined the harvest. People are dying of hunger. We're lucky to be in this house. Mark my words. You're right about that.
Did you just agree with the goose?
Ah, Gabrielle. Is mother upstairs?
Yes, she spent the night there. The little one had another one of his attacks.
She won't be in a good mood.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, Lady Beatrice, leave it to me.
Louise, have you been to see mother?
Indeed. Do you want to see her?
It's important. Father's orders.
Oh, in that case, I have to finish your room. By the way, I've left a little something for you on your bed. Come and see if you like.
Ah, thank you. It's the placemat that mother made for me when I was a little girl. I've been looking for it everywhere. Thank you, Louise.
You're welcome, sweetness. Look after it now.
Mama? Mommy?
Mother?
You know you're not supposed to be here.
I know, but something attacked Leon in the forest.
My dear, I really wish I had the time to listen to your adventures, but...
But it's true. Leon was lying there on the ground, and then he was...
Shh! You are to stay here with your brother.
What? Why? What's
Close
happening?
the door behind me and do not open the shutters, whatever happens.
But... Hugo...
He is not contagious. I realize you hardly know him, but he will be all right. Trust me, Amicia.
Yes, Mother.
It's a hell of a bolt. Supposed to what was she working on?
All these potions. Mother, will you ever be able to cure him?
Mommy, are you there?
It's locked.
Come and see.
Doesn't that just lead in here? It does.
How long has he been here? 4 years? 5?
What's in the box? Bruh.
Where is he? Hugo? It's me. Your sister? Amicia?
Yeah, that is one hell of a box.
Hello.
We haven't seen each other much. Mummy will be back soon.
Move! Come on!
She said close the shutters.
Did he talk?
No, Lord Nicholas. He killed 2 of our men.
Where is he? I won't ask again. Where is your son?
In good hands.
Touch the house.
Is that Mommy?
Hugo, come here.
What's happening?
Shh.
I know you're here, kid. I don't have time to play games. Where the fuck is he?
Stay down.
Him.
Hugo, it's me, Gabrielle. Come here, quickly.
Hey, you! What the hell are you doing?
Let's go.
Where's the kid, huh?
Leave him alone.
Shut your mouth. He belongs to the Inquisition.
It's just a child.
Oh no.
Leia.
There you go. That'll teach you.
No, I'm begging you. Hugo's not here.
And you, stay here.
Come on.
Very clear. Tell me, where is Hugo the Rune?
Well,
Amicia. What's going on?
Mother. I have to find Mother. She'll know. Oh my god. Louise.
Think it's funny making me run like that?
Amicia, please.
Jesus.
We need to move. Don't look.
We serve a higher power. All right. Let's check you're not hiding anything.
No. No.
No, Amicia.
We have to keep going.
Where are your mistress's notes? Speak up. Don't make me hurt you again.
I have no idea. I only do the laundry.
This is your last chance. Tell us what you know about your mistress's research.
Even if I knew, I wouldn't say anything. Lady Beatrice is a good soul.
Right. There are still rooms to be searched. Finish it.
What a waste of life. Humans suck, bro.
Well. Where do you think you're going?
Thanks, Mom.
My children.
What is happening?
We will be all right. Do you hear me? Come on. Hugo, take your sister's hand. I'll go first, and you just have to follow me, all right? We have to cross the gardens. Amicia, hold your brother's hand and follow me in silence, all right?
Yes.
Yes,
Guards, watch the exits.
they are everywhere.
Trust me. Through the grass, they won't be able to see us. Wait!
Mommy.
Shh.
I realize it's a video game, but come on.
Got another one.
Who is it?
The gardener knows the family well. Says he watched the kids grow up. Yes, the little one loves flowers. I used to take him some.
Flowers. You can do better than that. Take him.
It worked.
Shh. Everything is.
I've worked here all my life. They're like family to me. You'll get nothing out of me. Go to hell.
Oh yeah. You first. Listen. Have a little think, and I'll come back later. And you, don't die without talking to me first.
Bastards. Cowards.
Oh,
We have to get through.
you're breaking.
Amicia, help him.
You know,
I'll carry
your
you.
master
All
has
right.
given us
All
his
right.
time.
Be careful getting down.
Yes.
But Robert the Rune doesn't like the Inquisition.
It's just a
Even though
boy
we
and
got
a
the
bunch
noble
of peasants. How long can it take?
Tell us everything.
Look out.
They'll see us.
We have to get further away. If I can hit the helmets in the grates over there, your sling will give us away. I can throw it instead.
That noise.
Right, let's go.
Came from over there.
What was that? Must have been the wind.
Ow, my head.
Breathe, Hugo, like I showed you.
What's wrong with him?
His illness has awoken. We need to go faster.
Calm down. So, the boy?
He's hiding, but Lord Nicholas is.
Let's go.
I'm going to see.
Come back alive. We need you here.
Come back alive.
We can't go.
Mother,
Maybe by throwing one of these pots,
really?
the noise will attract him. We'll slip past behind his back.
All right.
Listen, I know what you poor people are like. Always got a sneaky coin hidden somewhere. That noise. Better go see what it was.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Stay calm. Hold my hand tight.
It's locked from the other side.
Mother, the hole in the wall.
Yes, Hugo, I'm sorry. I know you're scared, but if you get through there, you can open the door for us. You're the only one who can do it.
What's behind there?
Just concentrate on the door. You're a brave boy. You prove it to me every day. Amicia is going to let go of your hand. Then you can quickly go through, all right?
All right.
The controls here, in terms of like the animations, with the way that they like are like not naturally moving with one another, but hooked to one another, is very entertaining.
Well done.
There are people.
Hold my hand. Come on.
Mercy! Mercy!
Wait.
Screaming for mercy won't make you run faster, my lad.
damn.
Come on.
I imagine the people suck.
Coming.
Amicia, you have to help him next time.
Sorry,
Ow, my head.
What is wrong with him?
An attack. Listen to my voice, Hugo. You know how this goes.
My eyes. My head.
Listen to me. Breathe. Think of the cloud that you breathe in and blow out. In, out. Like that slowly.
Mother, we can't stay here.
Give him a little time. You're right, Hugo.
I think so.
So, let's continue. Courage, my darling.
You can come here.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
We can go now.
It's too risky with Hugo. He's slower than us.
There are bots over there. I could cross, make a diversion.
Alone?
Yes, you'd have more time. I can let you know when it's alright.
Be very careful.
I mean, I actually have a pot in my pocket, but, you know. It's fine.
Aim well. Mother and Hugo need time to get through.
Did he not hear it? No, he didn't because he was too far away. Bruh. What if I hit him? Does that work?
What was that noise?
I need to call them now. Psst, come here.
We're coming.
Come on, come quickly.
Well done. This way.
Well, it was nothing.
The garden gate. We should be able to get out of here.
There's one guard left.
The scarecrow. I used to practice firing at it.
But he will come this way.
Yes, but we can wait until he goes away again.
Alright, leave this to me.
This one? No. This one? Nope. This one. There we go.
What was that noise?
So basically, you got through this part on the first time.
Out of here.
I got farther than this. I got... So, because, like, I know what happens here, and... The first, like,
You're alive.
boss fight...
This way. Follow me.
was I believe where I stopped at.
Go and hide quickly now.
Madame, they are
Amicia,
here.
you have to take your brother to Laurentius.
The doctor?
Yes, he helped me treat Hugo. He will look after you.
And what about you?
You
You
do
have
not
to come.
need me, Amicia. You are.
But I do need you. I need you.
Hurry now. Follow the river. It will lead you to Laurentius.
Mother, no!
That dude must be really strong.
Hugo, follow me. Now. catch up with us. Run as fast as you can.
All of that just to be chased anyway.
Amicia, the ground is shaking.
Don't stop. They're right behind us. What's that shaking? Straight on. Harry, straight on.
But where are we going? Mommy won't be able to find us.
Just keep running.
Amicia, we have to go back and look for Mommy.
We can't. We can't let them catch us.
How old is the word fuck? Like, genuinely.
I don't know.
Something in the ground, Amicia. Are we going to die?
No, we have to lose them. Oh no, they're everywhere.
What do we do?
Take a deep breath. Jeff.
He's very strong. I mean, he just put a sword through a person and then through like a 6-inch thick piece of wood. You gotta be strong. 1500s? Okay. I googled it. The first known use of the word fuck was a prisoner named John LeFucker. It... Really?
The village must be further on. Someone there should be able to help us find the rentiers.
Shakespeare is also credited with it. I remember hearing years ago that it like was originally like an acronym for like fornicating under the consent of the king or something like that.
Mommy won't be happy when she finds out I fell in the water.
So do we think that Mom got stabbed, or do we think it was servant guy and Mom was instead captured? I'm betting on the latter. That acronym is false. Okay. The first documented explicit use of the word fuck appears in a poem by Scottish poet and one-time friar William Dunbar, who wrote around 1503 in his Anne Brash of Woing, "Yet be his fairest, he walled a fucket," or in context and translated, he embraced tight, he kissed and groped as the feeling he was overcome. All right, next question. When the fuck did... I know that this isn't supposed to, like, literally be the Black Plague, but it's heavily inspired by it. Inspired? I don't know if inspired's the right word. We were so inspired by the plague that we decided to make a game about the plague. And then we talk about how you spread the plague. And then we go off and we challenge the plague. Yes. It's a celebration. I mean, it's not a celebration. We can't call it that. When was the Black Plague? I'm really curious if them saying the word fuck was time appropriate there. 1346 to 1352. Okay. The word fuck wasn't around yet. Look at that historical inaccuracy. Shame. John LeFucker was 1278, but that was just an unfortunate name, although it's debated, probably incorrectly, that it could have been a title for his crimes. Yeah, probably. This is not going well for us. Just like a note. We did get some more placements this time, but we ain't... Where's Rem at? I see Vandeshar placed Rem, but I don't know where she is. I need to get up here and kill some shit. Something's like pausing us or freezing us. Is it the ground? I don't know. It's fine. We're almost there. 2 flying rogues, which can be used for 420 channel points. Most kills go into Vanishar with 31, followed by Yatadog with 13. Most assists go into Specialist with 6, tied with Yatadog. Second place going to myself with 5. Going random, the scrolls in 5. You also got to keep in mind, motherfuckers couldn't really read and shit until like the early 1900s, so it's likely it was said long before it was written. I mean, it depends on where you're talking about, because there was some places well before the 1900s that it was that a lot of the peasantry was educated in the terms of reading and writing. Obviously, it depends on where you're looking. Going random. Vanishar with the flying robes. Get a bunch of assists and kill 3 ranged units. Place 2 warriors. Okay, I can do that. Ow, I just scratched a scab and now it hurts. Why is there so many enemies? We just, like, this is more enemies than is necessary. I'm just saying. Alright, place units, everybody.
Amicia, why did they want to capture us?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it right now.
We'll ask the ranchers to take us to see Mommy and Daddy.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
We'll totally ask the doctor to go see Mommy and Daddy.
Where is everyone?
Oh, apples.
Hugo, not now.
But
Don't touch them. They're all rotten.
I'm hungry.
How can you think of food right now? Smoke. There must be a lot of people.
A lot of burning people.
Excuse me. Please wait. Madam? What's the matter with them?
They look scared.
I want for no reason at all for some
believe it.
game that's based in like 1500s or something like this one that
Oh, look. Someone's drawn something on the doors.
Come back here. That means there are sick people in these houses. Don't touch anything.
that instead of
they're not
speaking
allowed to go
modern
outside.
English with
It's more serious
like
than
an
that.
accent,
It
they
means
just
we
speak
can
in
catch their
old
English,
English
so
and it's
stop
up to
running
you
around.
to try and sort it out. Or they could speak in old English and the subtitles be in proper English, you know?
The village is contaminated. That's why everyone's hiding.
I can smell something cooking. Is it fair?
It doesn't sound like a fair.
I'm betting it's people.
Good Lord.
Gross. Like Beowulf English? Absolutely.
You! I'm begging you. Go get help.
Well, I'll be damned. Here's the rest of them.
What? No. Wait, we're just looking for someone.
And you found him. It's your damn music what brought them out, huh? Those dirty vermin that invaded our church. That filth would attack our children in their beds and gave them the black thing. But now you found Conrad Malfour. And I'm telling you, this is the last village you'll infect.
Amicia!
Come on.
Time to run.
Hugo,
What's happening, Amicia?
just run.
But why are they angry? Are they going to burn us too?
Probably. Also, can the 5-year-old or 6
Amicia!
Don't let them get away!
not speak so blunt? Oh. Failed on that one. Amicia died. Yeah, you don't say. I didn't see them approaching from that direction.
Good Lord.
There it is.
Run, Hugo.
What's happening, Amicia?
Just run.
But why are they angry? Are they going to burn us
The naivety of a 5-year-old is particularly grim in this circumstance. Yeah, I did not see those two there. Don't mind me.
Here, get inside quickly.
All's quiet.
He's going to see us.
Don't move.
Have to wait until they show themselves. Then we'll get them. What was that noise?
Good luck with Old English. I didn't say it would be a good idea. I just said it would be funny.
Come on. Shh, shh. That's it. Almost.
Nothing.
We showed him.
What's that?
Ah, not that way.
Where are we going?
Come on, just run as fast as you can.
We don't know where we're going.
There, the wall.
They're coming.
Yeah, I know.
Quick. We should never have come here.
Why are they doing that?
They think we have brought evil with us. We have to find a way out of here.
Okay.
Let's push it.
All right.
Push it that way. I want to see the bad guy when pots make a noise and goes, F you, I know what you're trying to do, right? That'd be great.
Good. We can climb onto it now.
Not just the, must have been the wind. We can't climb up that high. Is there another cart? No, but this looks like it's supposed to move. I'm full on rocks. Yeah, I see the spot. I just can't get up there.
The chain doesn't look very strong.
But it will make some noise, right?
Do you have a better idea? Let's push this.
Right.
Come, I'll get you up.
Yes.
Oh, it's just more rocks. Push it real good!
Well, we got out.
So we can leave now, right?
If they don't find us again.
But you have your sling. You can protect us.
It's not that easy, Hugo.
Oh.
Gotta love how it landed on a perfect wheel thing. Hey, man. That's why we're playing. That's why this story gets to continue. Because of the convenience of...
Oh no, quickly, quickly!
Why would you do that?
The ladder, go and climb, you first!
It doesn't look safe for me, Sia.
We're running out of time, they're coming!
It's going to break.
No, no!
I told you.
They went that way.
I mean, if you would have...
Go! Where are you going? Don't leave me!
Amicia, come here. This side.
There you are!
I found this, so you can climb up.
Well done. I'll get it to fall. Watch out! Come on, come on.
Wow, good job, kid.
Here you go.
Well done. I was scared.
I'm sorry about the ladder.
It's my fault. You were right.
We need to go home.
We can't. Not without Laurentius.
Amicia, hide.
Well, where the hell are they? Come now. We've surrounded the area. They were here a few minutes ago.
The two of you surrounded the whole area? Get out of here! Call the others and get those alleys blocked. If I catch those brats, I'll send them back to hell! Like beasts. out of here alive!
Big burly angry man.
Come on.
Conrad lost his mind when his kid died. We have to burn innocent people? Chase kids? Meanwhile, the plague spreads through the village.
You think it's normal to have a girl and a kid running around here with the things the way they are? I bet they came out of the church with the rest of that scum.
Eh?
Yes, go look. I think I still have one. I do.
What the hell was that noise?
Don't worry about it. Just go on the other side of that and don't look over here.
Oh no, not again!
Well, that sucks.
Which way?
I don't know!
The way that there's not a bad guy.
There's no way out!
Oh no! Quickly, please!
I'm trying! Don't hold them for long! Quickly!
They know we're here!
No, it's stuck! Hugo, go through there! Open it for me!
Right. I looked into the plank.
Can you unblock it?
I'm trying.
Hurry! Quickly, Hugo, please!
I can't.
Hugo, he's here! Hugo, do something! Run!
I told you we'd meet again.
I have to stop Amicia.
Oh, please, we've got to carry on! Just a little further! A dead end! We're finished!
This way. Don't be afraid. Come in.
The most infected part of the village. Where are they? Listen, we'll tell Conrad we lost them. I'm not staying here.
I wouldn't tell him I lost him.
Rest now. You're safe. They'll never come looking for you here. You're soaking. There are clothes you can change into upstairs. In a chest in the bedroom.
Are you sure? Thank you.
The last thing I want to tell that big burly oaf is
That's
that
better. What about
we
you?
lost the people he told us to catch.
Not yet. She told us to find Laurentius.
That's silly. We're going to get caught.
Hugo, we're going to do what she told us, and that's it. Hugo, wait.
It's actually really sick clothing.
They fit you. Good. They belonged to my grandchildren. Oh.
Like Amicia's outfit is
my name
awesome.
Clervy.
I'm Amicia, and this is Hugo. Say thank you, Hugo.
Thank you.
Clervy, what is happening here?
The plague. So many people dead. And those still alive have... But where are your parents?
At home. They're waiting for us.
We're looking for a doctor. Laurentius.
A doctor? Perhaps... A man did come and help at the hospice early on. The monks might be able to tell you more, but...
What?
They haven't been seen recently. No one goes
Bitch,
near
my
the
name
church.
ain't David, and we ain't fighting giants. Although I know that she does fight some pretty big
Die
enemies.
there. But no one listens to old Clary anymore, so... Anyway, I see you have a sling. You're going to need it. But it'll be no use to you in that state. Go to the backyard. You'll find some new strips of leather there. And feel free to use the workshop in the next room for your repairs.
That's very kind of you.
Amicia's hair is also really cool, too.
Feel free to use the tools by the workshop.
Right, got the leather. I just need the tools. The tools. Right, let's get to work. Come on, keep calm and concentrate. That's much better. With the right materials, I could improve it even more.
Did it consume my tool? It did. Well, it's not a very good tool.
Right. I must go and thank Clovey.
So?
It's a lot better. Thank you, Clovey. Thanks for everything.
So that's where you lost them. Yeah, they won't survive long around here if you ask me.
What on earth are you doing? Put that mallet down. Are you stupid or what?
I am not stupid!
Don't shout.
Children, that's enough noise.
I want to see Mummy!
Shut up! You're going to get us killed.
Mummy will protect us!
That's enough.
I want to see Mummy!
Mummy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again. Or Daddy.
Amicia.
You're lying!
They were killed at the house. Both of them, so shut up.
Lying! Lying! I hate you!
Please stop.
Hugo, no! Hugo, wait! Don't go out, you're mad! Hugo, come back!
Oh, Lord.
What's he doing?
Where are they? Where the hell are they?
Oh no, he's going to get us killed!
I mean, I don't think you really could have
Hugo, please.
stayed there very
I'm
long.
sorry. Wait!
Like, not really.
My God! Oh no! Hugo! I shouldn't have shouted!
Oh,
Please
God.
listen to me! I'm sorry! No! 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 Let him go!
So that's where you were.
No! I didn't want to.
Amicia! Amicia!
Hugo! I'm coming! Oh, please say he's alive. Please say he's alive. Hugo!
Let go of me! Let go of me!
Stop squirming.
Amicia!
We're just waiting for your sister.
Amicia!
Don't hurt him! He's
You're
just
not gonna
a
put
child.
me in the ground. I'm gonna start with you. Why'd you have
No,
to come here? huh?
please!
Why?
Don't make me!
Like, I don't think that's gonna do anything.
This armor has stopped axes and swords.
There has to be a way to get that armor off.
Quick.
Please, no! I don't want. Let us go!
Too late. There's no escape. Sooner or later. I know what you're like. Fine. I can use that to my advantage. I'm going to show you what it's like to lose someone you love. I'm not scared of dying, you know. You took away from me the only thing I had.
Don't make me do this, please!
Enough. One of us is going to die. And the winner...
Good job. Yeah, that was the boss, Vanishar.
Amicia. You killed him.
I killed the other guy, too. That was a really cool shot. That's a cool shot.
Come on,
Yep, everything's new from this point forward. That was all I had played before. We have now caught up to where I was. At least if I did play more than this, I don't currently remember anything else.
Look, Amicia.
I'm coming.
Whoa. Why are there candles?
The candles are to show that you're thinking of someone.
Oh, can I light one?
If you want to. Don't burn yourself.
Thank you. For Mummy and Daddy.
Watch over them.
It's funny, the sound here.
There's an echo.
Hello!
Hugo, there might be people here.
Oh.
Amazing, he's so well behaved after you saved him. Well, I mean, you know, there's a lot of trauma going on.
Oh, a necklace.
It's a rosary.
What's it for?
Praying.
Can I use it to talk to Mommy and Daddy?
We'll do it together. Forgive me for the evil I have just committed. I never...
Amicia, you're really squeezing me.
Sorry.
Poor Smalls.
Hey, look! There's a broken window and a ladder.
Could be our way out.
Just don't break this one,
Come on,
Hugo.
get up there.
I hope it doesn't break like the other one.
Yeah, me too.
It won't, Hugo. Trust me.
Yeah, Vandashar.
There's someone there.
Sure is.
Children, what are you doing here?
Father, we need help.
Leave! It's dangerous. You have no business being here.
Wait, please. It's important. We should go and talk to him.
Is he the one who knows where Laurentius is?
It has to be him. It has to.
Oh, they've broken everything.
What's going on here?
Perhaps they're building bigger beds?
I don't think that's it.
Yeah, I don't think that's it either, but is there any, yeah, give me that. I was like, where's my upgrade materials?
I know that smell.
Medicinal herbs. The monks must have put them in the water to purify themselves. Mother used to do the same.
Any other goodies? Oh, yeah. Gotta find all the bits. Some more bits over there.
Flowers. They're so pretty. They're carnations. We had some in my herbarium. But those ones are prettier.
Hugo, we have to keep moving.
Wait, come here.
What?
It will protect you, and is pretty too.
Oh. All right.
Now we can go.
Thank you, Hugo.
You're welcome.
I'm okay. Just picking up some rocks and some cloth, you know. That way we can upgrade our little murder sling later. It's fine. Before we talk to him. Oh, nope.
Father.
You again. I told you to leave.
Just a moment. Just a...
You have no
They
idea.
ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that.
Get into it because they
Thank you,
will never
Vanishar.
understand.
The Robert de Rune, coat of arms.
We are his children. We are looking for Laurentius, the doctor. Do you know him?
Yes, yes, I know him. And I know he used to look after your family. He spoke of you. I am Father Thomas. Your presence here is not a good sign.
The Inquisition. They came and they...
I can imagine. But what is happening here is far worse. You must leave immediately, or you will die.
Father, the villagers wanted to kill us.
Oh, they're mad. They're mad. Oh, Laurentius. No, I cannot leave the church, but an exit through the crypt of the Three Saints. It may not be too late. I shall try to put you on the path to Laurentius's farm, but after that, may God watch over you. All seems calm for the moment. Come. Above all, be sure to stay in the light.
Father, why are there crosses on the village doors? Is it really the plague?
It started with bites during the night. Then the sickness spread. First in families, then to everyone. Fever, boils. People started dying. And when we finally found out where it came from, it was already too late.
And where did it come from?
We're nearly there. Brother Morel should be here. We are the last two remaining.
Is he?
Brother Morel. Stay here.
Didn't you say stay in the light? You're about to walk out of the light and you get to be the example of a horrible rat murder.
Brother?
What is the matter? Father?
No.
No! Quick! The light!
Father, no!
The light!
You can't stay close to me!
They ate him, Amicia! They ate him!
Where did they come from? How can there be so many of them?
I don't know, but is there loot around? Oh my god. They didn't just eat him, they cleaned him. Oh, this is fine.
There are too many of them. They're everywhere.
Protect us.
They're everywhere.
The light. They're scared of the light.
Good. But seriously, is there loot over here? Interesting. It's interesting how they like gave them spots to funnel out to.
Go, Amicia.
We're getting out of here.
I can't go over on that side.
It's a nightmare.
We have
Yeah.
to get back outside, Amicia.
I know. Keep moving. It's a monk. The other brother.
Oh.
We're going to have to climb up. I'll have to put the torch down.
No, please.
Calm down. There's a torch holder. We'll still have light.
But then what?
We'll find something.
The game will keep us going, don't worry.
I don't understand why there are so many of them. Fire. We need some fire. The wood will burn quickly.
And since we lost that torch, now we do have the issue of we are on a time limit. I don't like that. Vanishar, it's you, me, and Shoshipi. Let's do this. I wish you all of the luck, my friend. They did a great job on the rats. The animations in this game in terms of actual movement are a little odd because sometimes characters skate a little bit or they rotate on an axis rather than naturally rotating. But for the most part, yeah, it looks really good. Like, especially rotations. They just kind of turn in place. Vanishar! Oh no! Oh no. We tried real hard. Vanishar, you killed 76, but it
Rest in peace.
Oh, well. It's fine. It's fine. Keep playing. Do it again. Do it again, I said. It was over when I lost my healing. Yeah. I mean, yeah. All right, place units, everybody. Let's try again. All right. How long does the torch last for? What's the indicator for how long the torch is going to last? 6 only burn for a few moments before they go out. That's not very long.
Protect us, all right?
All right.
Gross.
So that's their plague. Rats. The priest spoke of a way out through the crypt.
I did not see that entire tooltip.
Amicia, the 3 statues.
The crypt of the 3 saints. It's the exit the father spoke of. We have to find another way. I'll give you a hand.
Yes. Up there, Amicia.
I should be able to knock it down.
They've eaten them all.
Try not to look. We can't do anything for them now.
It's horrible.
I know. Come on.
Can we go in here? Oh, I dodged. Lol. No. The rats are creepy.
Climb up.
All right.
There's no reason that this should be safe. there's no reason that they would not be able to just climb up the, any of it. It gets dimmer? Do you mean like... Oh, shit.
Right, we'll pass at the same time.
Do you mean like more
I'll go
grim?
first.
Or do you mean like it actually gets dimmer in terms of light? Oh, you're talking about the stick. Yeah, yeah. We'll wait.
They're making too much noise. Too much noise.
Hugo, calm down.
Some tools. All right, what are our options? Let's see. Reduce the time it takes Amicia to get out and load her sling. Thanks to a special treatment of rope, Amicia improves her sling grip, making it faster and more efficient. We need more stuff. We can also upgrade the pocket. How goes the apocalypse? It's great. You know, it's a great time. We watched a dude get eaten and cleaned down to his bones in a matter of seconds. It's fun. Hold up to 12 materials of each type. What is our current cap? Oh, this is actually the only thing I can upgrade because we're missing some other stuff. Sure, we'll go and upgrade this. I don't want to not be able to pick something up.
This should make things a little easier. No rats.
MAD is locked to Peacekeeper 3 now. I saw that, and they added AP 6.3 back into the market.
Oh no! No! Into the light with me! I don't see any torches. How can we? What are we going to do? That seems to keep them busy.
Are you sure?
Another
No.
ham should be enough.
So 9mm will be viable again. At least somewhat viable. Because you'll be able to buy ammunition for it without having to spend an immense amount of time crafting it. At least you got bones for a nice broth. Do human bones make for... Are they useful at all?
All right, let's be careful. We'll be safe if we go that way.
I don't believe you. But there's loot out there. Look, I see it.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
We won't fall. Hold my hand tight.
Well, it didn't pull the entire room. So there's got to be something to distract that half of the room.
That torch.
There's a hole in the grating.
I'll lift this up. Can you get the torch?
Yes.
It's heavy. Hugo, hurry up. Come on. No!
Are you alright?
Yes. Stay where you are. The ground is rotten.
Misha, how am I going to get back?
We'll find a way. Don't worry. As long as you have the torch, you'll be safe.
But what about you?
We'll move together. That way, the light coming through the grating will protect me too. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go then. Slowly. Very good.
Yeah.
Look, there's a hole. Do you want the torch?
Yes, there are too many rats on my side.
But where can I get through?
The hole behind you. That's the only way I can see. Go through there and I'll meet you on the other side.
Are you sure?
Just stop if you see rats. I'll be with you very quickly.
Alright, but please hurry.
By the way, to save my curiosity, is there a hold instead of tap accessibility button? I don't think so. If there is, it's not in the settings that I can get to from here. Give me the loot. Why did those rats burn up when they couldn't get away from me? That's just odd. Are they magical? Weird. Huh. Okay.
Quick now. Hugo! What's going on? Hugo! Talk to me! Come on! Come on!
I guess it's a failsafe for them to not run and attack you, so you can walk into them and die. I guess that's fair.
Hugo, are you alright?
There were rats. I ran to the light.
Did they bite you?
No, I found a ladder. But
I'll open a way through for you. We're going to get you down from there. Calm down, Amicia. He's fine. You're fine. Stay focused. These quicks burn too quickly. I won't be able to keep them back long enough.
I have something for you.
Be careful, kid. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Be able to carry some extra sticks.
Ready? You can come down now.
Got a little close to those.
Sorry. I shouldn't have left you alone. It's too risky.
That's alright.
Are there any shinies over there? Wait, hang on. Just down.
You go first.
What's up there? I was gonna go back, but hold on. Yeah.
I know this drawing.
A tabard from the Crusades.
Can't go over there. Okay.
follow me.
Of course.
Game smarts there, damn right. You gotta go to the places where you think you shouldn't go, and that's where all the good shit is. Ow.
The crypt. Oh, thank you. We can get out of here now.
Can we?
Yes. Far, far away.
Like, can we, though? I missed something? Can I go back? No. I can't imagine that there is a... on the bed was a glowy. Okay. I can't imagine that there is a... I would imagine that there is more materials than you need to upgrade everything. I can upgrade one or the other, but not both. That are some of the fastest burning sticks I've ever seen. Are they soaked in vodka or something? I don't know. Maybe they're really, really dry. We'll do the pouch.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Good job, Amicia. Proud of you.
Come on, I'll help you.
Balsa wood? Yeah, there you go. They're 14th century paint stirrers, okay?
What's that on the ground?
Should we go anyway?
Yes, we've managed to get this far. We'll be fine.
Why don't you
Just
go
stay
up
close.
there? Like, whatever.
What's that stuff on the walls?
I don't know.
Ugh. Ugh.
They did that.
You think so?
Yes, we're in their nest.
So they're going to be even more angry?
See any loot back there? I don't. See a bunch of gross, disgusting rats. Disgusting rat. Okay, we need to push straight ahead to the next brazier.
Alicia, you mustn't touch the walls.
Yeah. It's burning my throat.
Trust me, touching the walls is not anywhere on my to-do list. Okay, I don't think there's any loot here. It was just to show off how gross it is. Also, are they using bodies?
Over there. Light. We're there, Hugo.
Yeah, but you gotta run.
Run, Hugo. Run.
Yep.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We...
Amicia.
Calf's in the wrong spot there. No, it was in the right spot is what you mean.
I don't want her to be dead.
Hugo.
I want her to come back.
I'm fine. How many chapters?
Dicks!
How many dicks? How many chapters are in this?
No. It's too dangerous.
Are there rats there too?
Maybe... I don't know, Hugo.
I'm scared. They'll find us when it gets dark.
We'll be safe with Laurentius. Come on. Up there! A windmill!
Is that Laurentius's farm?
I hope so.
I've never seen a real windmill.
If we're careful, you'll be seeing one very soon.
There's not much of a windmill left there. How much off the path should I go? I'm surprised they even let us. A lot of the rest of this has been a pretty narrow experience. Do I need to be careful not to run with the kid too much just because he's got, like, mind asthma?
Hugo, where are you going?
Oh, bubbles! Look at the bubbles!
Yes, Hugo.
What is it?
It could be a fish, a frog. I really don't know. We don't have time for this right now. Come on.
No.
But I've never seen a real frog.
I don't care what that is. That's enough bubbles that we're not going to find out, though. Okay? Can run all over? Okay. More loot.
Someone came here to read a book.
Blood.
What happened?
I don't know, but it didn't end well.
Perhaps there were rats.
I know that rats were a large component in the rapid spread of the Black Plague, but I'm really glad that the rats weren't like the rats in this game, because, oh god, that's some awful shit. Little did we know they were actually that way, and history just didn't include that.
The Inquisition. They're here.
Animals. Do I look like a rat? How should I know?
Well, I say we'll never get rid of these nests using stupid lime.
Whatever happens, we have to get out of here before the sun goes down. They like the dark. So back to business.
Use metal objects to divert enemies. Yeah, the problem is I don't feel like these metal objects in front of us are good choices. Oh, okay. No, I see what we're supposed to do. Okay.
That's an odd sound.
Because he's going to walk up. And when he walks back, we'll walk forward. Honestly, don't know what I prefer. These ones I can at least see. The plague rats in history was hidden in ruined food in pantries, so you wouldn't even know if you got infected.
Nothing here.
That's a reasonable argument. Both suck in different ways.
Amicia, look. There's a bridge that leads to the farm.
What a waste of time.
Oh no, I can't carry any more saltpeter.
Inquisitor should just tell us what he really wants from us.
I want you to look away. I think the way we do that is to get you to look away.
What's all that noise?
That should do it. With that and the second barricade, no one will ever get through.
I'm going to the bridge. The cart will be back with the other barricades.
I call bullshit. We could easily walk through that. Now, you guys are in the way, so, it, you know, there's that problem as well, but... really wish she didn't take her sweet fucking time opening that box.
This way, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I was like, how does this go? I was like, yeah, we'll just open this box while he's over there. And she was like, da-da-da-da, what if I just very slowly open this box?
I'm too big. You'll have to go in and open the window for me.
They'll see me.
I'll keep him busy. Trust me.
I could use a pot to distract him, I guess. Or maybe move up sooner.
What was that?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Strange.
I can get around the wall here.
Huh? Wait. What's that?
Wow, that worked? Ha! I know there was a study that said the rats weren't the main cause of the fleas and lice that spread the Black Plague. It was the fleas and lice on humans with the plague. I'm sure there's a lot of things it could be. And given the age of everything, it's much harder to know anymore, you know?
I need to calm down.
We're probably mostly just... Hugo, can you stay here?
Soon. You have to be quiet, right?
All right.
Oh, he's headed back. I don't know if I grabbed everything I could out of there, so...
You can come here.
Yes.
I'm just gonna wait, and when he walks back away, I'll leave Hugo here, go up there and check again.
Stay here and not a sound.
All right. I'll stay here.
Said the plague spread too fast for rats to be the cause. It had to be humans or something. Yeah, I mean... Okay, I did grab everything I could.
What?
You saw nothing.
Hugo,
I'm coming.
Anyway. Yes, because this guy absolutely would not notice this. Oh, I still have a pot. I was like, she can't throw that far? I need to get something that I can throw. There we go.
That noise. Better go see what it was.
come on.
I'm going.
Yes. Now it's my turn.
The rats were the main characters on the naval ships, but on land, I believe, it was kind of both. I mean, if they, back in the 1400s or whatever it was, 1300s, were anything like the way that people of today are...
Well done.
Amicia, we have to get out of here.
We're working on it.
What is it? What was that? There's someone here!
Oh, God damn it. Oh, jeez. I didn't know where he was. Please let that inside area there be a checkpoint. God damn it.
There's a hole in the wall.
I'm too big. You'll have to go in and open the window for me.
But they'll see me.
I'll keep him busy. Trust me.
What was that? What's all the noise?
Come on.
I'm going.
Yes. Now it's my turn.
Apparently they were better at it back then when it came to a lot of things, at least from the Spanish flu restrictions. Yeah, but I mean, with Spanish flu, we saw a lot of the same things that we saw now of people like anti-maskers and stuff like that.
Well done.
Oh, you can see him there.
We have to get out of here.
Oh no. They blocked off the farm.
Tell Lord Nicholas that the road is blocked. Any person or vehicle that wants to get through is to be stopped and searched.
And what are we looking for exactly?
A 5-year-old kid. Hugo de Rune. Brown hair, blue eyes.
Are they talking about me?
Lord Nicholas wants him alive.
Shh, usual. Captain of the Purple Guard wanting them alive?
Very important, I was told. Lord Nicholas has his orders direct from the Grand Inquisitor himself. So keep your eyes peeled.
Not now, Stream Raiders. We're trying not to die. Mostly just because I don't want to re-go through certain sections. All right. Vanishar, Shoshipi, K. Dawson has joined us this time. Maybe there's hope. Vanishar, I love that little marble vampire. It's adorable. Vanishar, your healer has abandoned you. Oh no, Shoshipi, your healer has abandoned us. Oh, K. Dawson's Orc Slayer is doing just fine. It's also got 2 healers on it now, so. Bop. Jolly good work. 200 gold. It can be used for 1,669 channel points. 1 monk can be used for 420 channel points. Most kills going to K. Dawson, followed by Vandashar. Most assists going to K. Dawson, followed by everybody else. Going random on the scroll and the gold in 5. You gotta kill the boy, game 1. Yeah, I mean, if she just drops the kid, you know, then she doesn't need to worry about it anymore. Hi, Sai Icon. Welcome in. Vanishar with the gold, Shoshipi with the monk.
Vandashar!
But, I mean, you know, she's not going to do that. But if she did, you know, just if her brother was gone, that said, where would she go? What would she do, right? All right. Let's continue on this wonderful journey.
Careful, there's a garden there.
Yes.
Couldn't she just kill him? Or are we supposed to avoid doing things like that? Or are we supposed to do that only when it's absolutely necessary? Like, you don't have a helmet, so... Look, loot. She's not Laura Croft that after 1 or 2 kills, she's just like... Oh, what the fuck? Which direction are you taking? Please walk on the inside. She's not like Laura Croft. After 1 or 2 kills, she just kills everyone. It takes her a bit longer. Not much, but a bit. Alright, alright. Did he have loot up in his nest? This is a terrible idea.
But I was sure. Well,
There was no loot up there. I have regrets.
there's something over there. Intruder!
The way they move is a bit comical. Yeah, that's fine. It straight up said kills enemies hit in the head.
Careful, there's a garden there.
Yes.
I mean, Oh, I could break his lantern. Or I can hit him in the head. Okay.
Where was that noise coming? Over there. What?
Odd.
Careful how you land.
Was right, not a sound.
There's a bunch of stealth in the game because she's severely underpowered, as you can see. Yeah, no, and that's perfectly fine. It was just more of the question of, do I have... Why was a bar building up like they could see me? Do I have the option of just killing him if I so wanted? We should do this one because it'll consume some saltpeter and we have no more space for it. So we'll be able to pick up some more.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Running and dodging makes less noise. No longer needs a workshop. No longer needs tools. Okay. These upgrades are awesome.
Amicia,
What?
what did I do? Why are they looking for me?
You didn't do anything. They're the ones who did something.
If they catch us, will they hurt us?
They are not going to catch us, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Hugo? Hugo? Where are you? Hugo, it's not funny.
Kid's a demon. He literally walked behind a bush and disappeared.
Hugo,
Did I scare you?
the Inquisition is here, Hugo. Do you want them to take you away? Don't ever do that again.
Alright.
I understand that he's a kid, but I do feel like he...
Oh no. It's got spots.
They're boils from the bite. Don't get any closer, Hugo.
Is it a book?
Notes. A journal. He was an alchemist.
Oh. He had a nice boat.
See, like, moments like that where he was like, oh, he had a nice boat, that's fine. But when the kid just randomly drops all seriousness of the situation, it's very confusing. Where is here? There, okay. Piggies. There are a lot of directions to go. Loot box.
Oh, they're everywhere.
They really are. We need this guy to move.
I did hear something over there. So, it was a false alarm.
As the game's like, so do you want that loot box? You got to get him away from it. How patient are you willing to be? How much are you willing to risk?
There's a noise over there. I'll go.
Watch yourself.
Bullshit. Ah, bullshit. That guy, well, come on. We were standing right next to him. Snaps, hello. Welcome in. There's no way. I mean, okay, I will try to give an explanation for that. Helmets block a lot of your vision and muffle sound. So, because of that, the dude didn't see us in his peripherals.
You touch him?
And
When a rat bites you, it poisons your blood. You get boils
that's what
all
I got.
over. Everyone around you can get it and die too. That's why it's called the bite.
Well then, think we'll just leave him where he is. What was that noise?
What was that noise?
Damn it, he got distracted by me because I stepped out just a little too far. What? Bullshit. Yeah, whatever. Is this the new one? No, the new one doesn't come out until October. But I didn't know what to play after we got done with God of War. One of the things that we need to play is Metal Gear Solid 3.
I think it came from over there.
but I have to set up an emulator and stuff for that.
When are they going to call us back to camp? Nothing to report. It's nearly dark.
Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, the Realness spent a metric pile of channel points so that we'd play it. I need you both to walk away. Thank you. Maybe I should request Survive or Revengeance. Is Survive... Do you have an Xbox? No. I don't. I have Game Pass. Keep the rats in. They just placed a torch at the entrance. All right. I own Revengeance now. I picked it up recently because it was on a really big sale. I don't know what kind of availability Survive is. I guess we go that way. Not sure if Survive has gotten cheaper yet.
No, they can't. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Survive is like a 12-hour solo campaign? Okay.
Fall back. What's happening?
I heard rats. It is getting darker.
Hugo, we can't stop. Not here.
I feel funny.
Come on. You'll be able to rest when we get to Laurentius's place.
My head. It hurts.
Survive doesn't exist. It's a myth.
What to do, Hugo? What would Mommy do?
Give me medicine.
I can carry you. That's the best I can do. Come on, climb up.
Survive is still the best Metal Gear game I played, with Revengeance on second. I've heard a lot of really good shit about Revengeance. Not necessarily that it's a good Metal Gear game, just that it's a good game.
Says I shouldn't leave the house, you know.
I know.
That must be why I feel all funny.
And I've heard you're the only person I've heard anything positive from about Survive, both as a Metal Gear game and as a game itself.
Nothing.
Holy crap, it's already 9:14. Jesus.
Will he shut me inside again? Like Mummy.
He'll get us to safety.
Alright. It's true. It's dangerous out
The worst part about Survive is the Metal Gear title.
Sometimes it's fun too.
You'll get better one day.
Are those dead animals?
What on earth happened here? We're going to have to be careful now. You better get down, Hugo.
It's getting in my shoes.
Ugh. I don't believe it.
Couldn't exactly go around there.
Calm down. It's all right. They can't reach us. Come on, let's go.
Do I literally just have to run fast enough?
We have to get out of here.
Yeah, I know, kid.
Let's go. Come on. Hurry. Come on, faster. Climb up. I'll help you.
Yes.
It's because people suck Kojima's dick too much. Goddamn.
That mud again. We'll never get through. Good Lord.
Are they really all dead?
They've been slaughtered. By the Inquisition, probably.
I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, that's reasonable, kid. Okay, we gotta go up there. I need a stick, though. Like any loot here? This looks like a spot where there could be loot. I'm hungry now. Wait, why? Are you hungry for... it's like, are you hungry for dick? Yeah, that's all they're talking about in chat right now.
Let's go.
Yes.
Horking down that man meat. So I have to get up there and then push it. Okay.
Come on. Here we go again.
Oh, hell no.
Let's push this. Come on. Nearly there.
Amicia, why did they kill the pigs?
Maybe to contain the rats here.
It wouldn't contain the rats for very long.
It's very, very heavy. I
Don't talk. Push.
Is the plague the rats? We don't completely know yet. Like, the rats are definitely a problem. And they believe that the rats are, because there is a general sickness like the Black Plague, right, that is killing people.
We made it.
But they believe that the rats are what's spreading it. But the rats are also horrible, massive murder, eat everything monsters. So.
Is that the windmill?
What's left of it?
It's pretty. It's really dark. Maybe there's a monster in it.
Dude, kid, there's monsters outside, plenty of them.
Empty.
The horse.
The rats must have been here.
Poor thing.
Yeah, the rats cleaned the horse. God damn. Where's the loot?
Come on, get up there.
Yes.
The rats supposed to have been here. I mean, they're not here now, so it's fine. Okay. This was a bunch of nothing. What? It must be something later. We must have to go through here to get away from the rats.
Follow me.
Of course.
There's a basement. That's good news, right? I can actually see down in it, but I can't open it right now. Oh, there's the loot. I don't have any room for any more saltpeter. Hey, another horse.
Oh, you're still alive. I'm sorry about your friends.
Pig. Pig. These are the kind of pigs that I worked with when I was younger in the Oklahoma. They look just like this, actually. They were this big, too. This is the kind of pig that I came home one day and it was laying in front of my front door. And I did not know how to make it move because they weigh so much. Gross, pig. They don't move. They don't care. They're real sweet creatures, though.
Hello there. Not a night to stay outside, hey?
That's a cow. I apparently need to pee. You made me laugh and my bladder went,
hello there.
That's one big pig. Not one you'd want to snuggle, though.
Monsieur, a flower.
Hugo, this is not really the time, you know.
Please.
All right, go ahead.
It's called Granny's bonnet. It's as if she's hanging her head because she's sad.
Perhaps she would be less lonely with us.
Yes, it's not good to be alone.
All right, let's go.
Sweet kid.
It's locked.
I think I'm supposed to climb in there, but I'm gonna go try this other door real quick. All pigs deserve snuggles. Some of them do like snuggles. Or scritches.
Locked. We have to get in somehow.
And before that flower is needed for the true ending. We already got one earlier.
Hugo, you go in there and open the door for me quickly. And be very careful, right?
Yes.
Good.
And break into this dude's house.
It smells funny.
It's alcohol from the stills.
Alright, what next?
Someone's there.
Let's go and see.
We're missing cloth for that. I was hoping something would use more saltpeter, but nothing does. We need cloth. We need fabric pretty bad. Reduces reloading time of the sling. The sling no longer makes any noise. Alright. Upgrade for later then, huh? Reduces reloading time. Let's go ahead and just be able to carry more ammunition.
Well, that looks a lot better.
It's the least exciting of the upgrades, but it's fine. Quick, plunder the dude's house. Oh, there's ham steaks that we're going to need later. The person we're supposed to find is probably upstairs. Neat. nothing to loot in here. There are 2 doors, though. Try this one first.
Who are you?
Magister Laurentius!
Stop right there. He's contagious.
Hugo. Here.
The Inquisition came. We lost everything. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, of course. They came for him. An evil. An ancient evil courses through your family's veins. In its blood. Your mother and I attempted to slow its progress. But ever since the Great Break, the process has quickened. You must protect him, Amicia. Continue your mother's work.
Me? But how? My parents tried and now they are both dead. Leave me alone!
They're here.
The rats are dangerous, but disorganized. The Inquisition, however, they seek the boy tirelessly. We have to disappear. Head to the Chateau d'Ombrage. Lucas, go to the barn. You will finish the Ignifer.
Don't try to talk. I will prove myself. I'm sorry about your parents, but you're not alone anymore. We have to move fast. You can help me make the Ignifer. It will protect us from the rats.
Yeah,
Come,
okay.
Hugo. I don't want you to stay here.
The stuff is in the barn. Come on. Oh no.
What are we going to do?
He looks like crap.
They've managed to get in.
Find a way to keep them busy.
I gotta look for loot first.
Drawing. What does it represent?
I don't think I'm hitting the right button when it says that.
It's very pretty.
Good times.
Oh, the hams. Good idea. But they're frightened of the light. The lantern. It's all right. Do it.
Fuck.
There. Sorry. Yeah. Don't worry.
That's it. Hugo, give me your hand.
No.
Very well, but stay close to me.
Are you two okay?
We've been through a lot.
A long trip.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long trip. That's a good way to describe it. Okay, and while this battle runs, I am going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Jolly good work, everybody. We have 15 gold, 20 gold, and 3 tanks, any of which can be yours for 420 channel points. Most kills go to myself with 16, followed by Kate Awesome with 8. Most assists going to Shoshipi with 20, followed by Geo Helix with 7. Going random on the scrolls and the gold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yoink. Ludicon and Vanishar with the gold, Psy Icon with the tanks. Back to the map. Chompers. Oh, interesting. They expanded these. Oh, they expanded the icons altogether. They just gave us each individual unit type finally. So you can specifically say, I want war beasts here. That's good of them. I'm glad. All right, play these units, everybody. Okay.
Oh no, they've come back.
They're everywhere.
We have to reach the back of the barn. We can't leave without the ignifer. How are we going to do it?
Ugh.
We need meat. Dead or alive.
Not the pig.
I see. Let me help you.
Are we going to feed him?
You could say that.
Oh, pig friend.
Yes, dinner time, Piggy. Yum yum.
That's it.
Make sure you chew properly, or you'll get stomachache.
We have to make sure it stays.
I'll close the door.
You didn't close the door, though.
There's a ladder down the side. Come on.
Let's go. Hugo. Hugo, listen. You can sulk if you like, but stay close. Climb up.
Ah, the lights.
Yes. Hugo, look away, please.
Why?
Just do it.
No, Amicia, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Hugo. We have no choice, Hugo. We have to get the rats away.
It's horrible. You're just like all the others.
Hugo, there was no other way.
Come on, over here.
The pig.
I agree, Hugo. I'm pretty sure that we could have figured out a way to not do it that way, but, you know.
Watch your step.
This is more than just a doctor's lab.
My master is Othman above all, a great alchemist. Your name is Amicia, right? I'm Lucas. I would like to show you something, but it requires alcohol and sulfur. There must be some around here. Tell me when you found them.
All right. Alcohol and sulfur. Alcohol, this oven. It must be what they call an athanol.
What are you doing?
Demons. An alchemical blend. I'm dissolving the reagents.
Oh.
Oh, it's just alchemy.
Lucas,
It looks like they spent quite a bit of time here.
He was bitten by a rat. You weren't.
And is he going to die?
I'll do everything to make sure that doesn't happen.
Here you go, Lucas.
Right. Now you have to mix them. Do it slowly, it's not dangerous.
All right.
You can now craft the Ignifer. Hold R1 and open the selection menu. Lights embers.
So, this is it.
Rats! Oh no! No! We're stuck! Not yet. The Ignifer, Amicia. It's time. Aim for the embers at the center of the room.
All right.
Whoa! Oh, it makes fire.
Did I do that? Did I really just do alchemy?
Yes. Your mixture is perfect. Like mother, like daughter. You know what? I'll show you how to create other projectiles. It will be really useful.
I'd love to. Thank you.
I finished my mixes. We have to go back to Laurentius. Amicia, you should go ahead.
Rats, get back!
The Ignifer. Throw it on the embers.
Please don't blow up in my face.
Okay.
Go on, climb up.
I was like, Lucas, are you here? I would not stay down there right now.
There's a lot of them.
Laurentius.
I'll clear away. I'll go first.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course. You go first. Good plan.
Come on.
Leave me alone.
Hugo, listen. About earlier, I just wanted to tell you that I'm...
No! Amicia! The house has gone dark. No! 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 Lucas, wait! It's settling down! Look out! Do something!
We have to leave. Now!
Master!
Hey! Stop! We need you!
Look! The horse!
Time to go! Hugo! Lucas!
Yeah, the guy couldn't even get out of bed, so...
Lucas! I'm here! Where does this trail lead to? Lucas! Where's this taking us?
To the river!
We're surrounded!
Ah, which way? Where now?
There! There's a boat over there. Just past the mill.
So let's go!
Amicia, the windmill is almost on fire.
Seems easier said than done.
Look! Lucas! This way!
Not yet. Damn, Lucas, get a little close to that fire, don't you think? Gross. The Raven spoils. Oh no, burrowing rats like this seems a bit overkill. Do rats not burrow at all? I honestly have no idea. Thanks, Lucas.
Lucas?
Yes?
What does he have in his blood?
There's an old story. It tells of the Prima Macula. The alchemists say it was the first corruption, and that it silently travels in the blood of certain families. But something happened. The Great Break. And the macula awoke. In Hugo's blood.
But what will it do to him?
The macula cares for neither good nor evil. It evolves with its host. To change things. The world. You know, your mother and Laurentius were trying to help your brother.
But they failed.
No. I think they just ran out of time. This is it.
They can dig 18 inches for nests, but they don't naturally burrow like a mole. Okay.
Hugo, wake up. Come on, we'll walk from here. It'll warm you up.
If we follow the aqueduct, we should arrive at Chateau d'Ambrage before nightfall.
What's that noise?
Nothing. It's just frogs, Hugo.
Frogs?
He seems well.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Hey, Froggy, Froggy! There are so many! Look!
I do like
Jump
frogs.
A little, yes.
Hugo doesn't seem to mind.
Jump!
He's keeping himself warm.
Yes,
Hey, come on!
but he's too far for my liking.
See a flower up there. How do I get up there?
Hugo, where are you going?
I must have to come back for it. Oh, hey. Oh, I can't carry it. It's saltpeter.
Hugo!
That's the one thing I have found lots of. Did I miss anything else along the way? Hold on just a second. Hugo, don't die. Anything else washed up on the shore? I didn't realize we got a third person. I thought it was basically just the two of them for the entire game. Of course, it might go back to being just the two of them shortly. Okay. You having any stutters occasionally as if something loads in? In the game? I'm not sure. We're brushing right on the edge of being able to actually like play this with the settings that I have on. I've not noticed any really significant stutters, but with the we're playing this game in 4K, full 4K at 60 FPS with all of the other settings maxed out. And so my graphics card, while encoding the stream and the local recording and playing the game, is sitting comfortably at 90% right now.
An English shield. Where did you find that?
Over there, lying on the ground.
Listen, Hugo. Put that down. It's not for children.
Oh, you're no fun.
Come on, let's go.
I'm more amazed that he was able to,
Do you
like,
smell that?
lift it.
It stinks.
Yes, it's horrible.
This is how we get to that flower. Give me a second here. Let me check something. Okay. Windows. Work with me, fam. It is occasionally when you walk forward as if something new loads you in and stutters on my end, but it might be nothing. I'm not sure. What did I find? Some rocks. Where's my flower? I'm not... Wait. I just checked. I've only dropped about 900 frames across the entire stream. So, really not too many. There might be, and I've just not really noticed myself. Maybe this is how I get to the flower. Of course, getting to the flower without Hugo here is probably relatively pointless. Oh. Hi. Hell yeah. There's the flower.
Oh.
They're so pretty.
What are they again?
Gladioli.
Ah, yes, of course.
Don't you like them?
That's not a good sign.
Hugo, they're flowers.
Mm-hmm.
What's not a good sign? Are the flowers a bad omen for something? I don't know enough about the language of flowers.
That's strange. What is that?
Ugh, it really smells.
It's coming from over there.
Wonder if there's an achievement to get multiple flowers in your hair at the same time or get X number of flowers. Probably X number of flowers.
Alicia, Lucas, come quick.
I'm not certain, but there's probably like one flower per chapter.
Oh my god.
Are they all dead?
We can't carry on.
Amicia, we have to follow the aqueduct.
Oh my goodness.
Amicia, do we have to walk on them?
I know, Hugo, but we don't have a choice.
Do you think we are hurting them?
Just keep moving, Hugo. Come on.
No, I don't think you're hurting him, kid. Weird that the rats haven't been here yet. Fair.
Smell. It's unbearable.
I feel sick.
Don't look. Concentrate on the aqueduct.
We also don't know, like, how far they sailed downriver, right? It was obviously long enough that the entire night passed. Because it was getting dark as we got to the farm, and the sun is now coming up. So they rode downriver all night long. So it might literally just be the rats haven't made it over here yet. I don't know what you're trying to do, Lucas, but it's not working. I don't see any more loot. Saltpeter. Useless. Useless. Nothing like rummaging around a battlefield. What are we doing on time? 9 minutes? Okay. Rats were centralized on wherever you were originally. It would not be a worldwide phenomena. I don't... They're just busy. They're just busy, Eve. That's all. They got a lot of bodies to chew through. They haven't made it up here yet. I don't believe the rats are a worldwide phenomena, though. I get the impression the rats have something to do with, not just the plague, but...
Lucas? I don't know.
Don't go up there, Lucas. That horse is full of rats.
Oh no!
Told you.
The rats! Keep away from them!
Amicia, they're everywhere. Hundreds of them.
I don't believe it.
Okay, we can't go that way. Might as well craft these as I get the materials to do it. And there's no sticks or anything nearby, right?
Now! Run!
This is great.
Over there.
Those aren't soldiers.
We have to get out of here.
What were they doing?
Those were looters, looking for things to steal.
But why?
To survive, probably. Like us.
Damn it. Who was it? Fucking Lucas that just ran in front of me?
Could you lend a hand?
Yes, of course. We can't hold it back for long.
Hugo, you're going to have to go through.
Yes, yes.
Be careful.
I did it! I made it!
Good. Now come back.
He got one stick.
Ow! My arms. They're paralyzed. Well done, you two.
One stick. And I guess we need to use this one stick to get to that torch. And then from there, I fucking don't know yet.
Into the grass, quickly. He mustn't see us.
Amicia, his lantern.
I understand.
He's coming!
What's that? Huh?
Oh, Lord. It's horrible.
But it worked.
Well, that's fucking morbid.
There are too many rats. We're stuck.
Oh, we're not stuck. We could be in better.
To the tower. I can see light.
Well, looks like them looting bastards.
Really, bro? That was your response when you see, like, a group of kids? Oh, I need a tool, and I haven't found one. Wonder if there's one in here. I probably could have had the rats. No, the rats wouldn't have got him because there's light in here. I was like, if I wouldn't have lit that, but... Hello, Kaldris. Let me see what's upstairs. I'd like if I could find a tool. It'd be very helpful. No tool. No tool.
Which way should we go?
They are everywhere. I'll go first.
Right now.
Unless it's in there. Yes. Nice. The only thing I can upgrade is this. So that's what we'll upgrade.
This should make things a little easier.
Well. Are there sticks in here? There are sticks in here. Alright. That'll get us over to the cart. How have you been? I've been summering. Nice. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. There's a guy over there. I don't know.
Soldiers.
Okay. I don't know if I actually... What is that that's glowing there? It's like a scythe, bro. Let's go look. Worst that happens is we die and we have to restart a little ways, right?
The cart. Maybe we can use it.
A scythe.
They're fighting with this.
Oh.
Not everyone has enough money to buy a sword.
Oh. Why? Dude's trapped over there with a bunch of rats and is just like... I drastically question these people's, like, thought processes when it comes to, like, what you should do in these situations. But, you know, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. But that's, well, we were at a checkpoint because we just died. So it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's fine. All right. It's time for us to go murder. How have you been enjoying your summering, Keldris? Has it been good? Ow. All right, we got 2 flying rogues, 1 flying rogue, and 2 centurions, any of which can be yours for 420 channel points. Most kills go to myself with 7, followed by Toaster 2022. Most assists go to Shoshipi with 10, followed by Sniper the Great. Killing random the scrolls in 5. It's going awesome. I think I twisted my ankle last week, and I got a huge curb. And that put a huge curve in my hiking. I'm trying to get out 3 to 4 times a week hiking. Wow, that's a lot. I'm lucky if I get out 3 to 4 times of summer to go hiking. I say lucky, it's my own choice, of course. Going random. Peacemaker, Psyicon, and Keldris with the scrolls. Back to the map. And that means we'll start here next week. Ooh, you can get a double chest. You can go gold into token. Very nice. It means skipping a skin chest, but I think double loyalty chest is still better even in that circumstance. Alrighty then, everybody. Okay, Jack, you need to calm down just a little bit. Good Lord. Like, bring it back now, y'all. Bring it back now. Okay, we're going to get out of here, though, everybody. I appreciate all of you very much for hanging out. We'll continue playing A Plague Tale on Sunday. It's probably only going to take us 1 or 2 more streams to get through. It's not a very long game at all. So, yeah, maybe 3. Like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Should be done by the end of the stream next week. We are going to go visit 1 mirror tag. Please be sure to follow me on the social medias if you have not already. Go follow me on Twitter and join the Discord. This is the raid message. If you are not a subscriber, you can unlock the raid message for 100 channel points and use it for the next 24 hours, which will allow you to even use it on the raid. Thank you, Psyicon, for being here. And have a good night, Keldris. Have a good night, Vandashar. Have a good night, Eve. We will be back tomorrow, although we'll be starting, like, this time right now tomorrow, streaming alongside the incredible Athena Latina, where we will be playing more of AI the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. I appreciate all of you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Does anyone besides me remember that outtake from the frickin' Toy Story movie? No, just me? That's fine. Makes sense. All right.